All right, look at who the fuck is on time this time. Okay, listen, Realville Holyfield number 63, man. You already know where you at. You already know what it is. We got a lot to talk about, and we only have 1 hour to do it. So listen, man. First of all, I want to say this, man. As the people start coming in, I want to start off by saying this. Man, I didn't know how lit this weekend was, man. This motherfucking weekend is lit as far as this boxing shit. Listen, and then if you want to sprinkle some UFC on in there too, listen. Yesterday, we had Eddie Hearn's card over at Fight Camp. All right. With Shannon the Babyface Assassin was in action against the girl Rachel Ball. All right. And if you don't know anything about the Shannon Courtney girl, it's a Barbie boxer under Eddie Hearn that a lot of people felt like he was protecting. A lot of people felt like he was protecting, including myself. I said, man, I want to see her go up against a real boxer. All right. So she went up against this Rachel Ball, and I'm gonna tell you something. When I saw Rachel Ball throw that jab when she was, practicing with her trainer in the back, I said, oh yeah, this is it for Shannon. That girl went out there and got dropped in the first round. But anyway, we just watched this top ranked shit and Queensberry shit that you just had. You had two fucking fights that should have ended within 2 rounds, man. Carl Frampton, he just got this win. And I'm gonna tell you something about this Carl Frampton win. All right. Listen, I guess this shit was slated from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. All right. So the main event started a little late because you had the co-main event that went the fucking distance. All right. So now you got ESPN telling whoever the fuck this was that Frampton fought, I forgot his name. My friend, it's close to 7 o'clock. That motherfucker said, oh, you know what? I'm done. Okay. I didn't even, I'm done. That motherfucker straight up quit just now in the main event. Just quit. His trainer didn't throw a towel in or nothing. He just said, I'm done. I didn't know we was close to closing time. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Then you have fucking Michael Conlon, who fought a fight before, and they added a stipulation to his fucking fight. The stipulation was no body shots. Every single time this motherfucker go to the body, they fucking deducted a point from him. It was fucking ridiculous. So then he had to resort to head hunting, and then he eventually found this shit and got him up out of there. You know what, man? Those officials over in the UK, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. They're a little different over there. They're a little different. That motherfucker Michael Conlon did not throw one low blow, man. He didn't throw one low blow and got a point deducted twice. He said, fuck it, I got a head hunt, man. I ain't trying to get disqualified and lose to this jobber. I gotta go. I got a head hunt, and he found it and got his ass up out of there. But now check this out. 8 o'clock, right after Realville Holyfield, you got Cecilia Brackens in action in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where Eddie Hearn got a ring built out in the middle of the street. Tulsa, Oklahoma, going down at 8 o'clock. Oh, but don't keep the TV on that channel for too fucking long. Not for too fucking long. Because at 9 o'clock, you got Showtime and the PBC with a card tonight with David Benavidez, who just lost his fucking belt on the scales. On the scales. He came in 3 pounds overweight and lost his belt on the scales, man. And Caleb Plant just making fun of his ass, you know what I'm saying? Calling him fat and all this other shit. You know them two motherfuckers hate each other. They need to make that fight. But now that this boy that lost his belt, it really wouldn't be a point for Caleb Plant. But here's the point. Check this out. They interviewed David Benavidez after this. David Benavidez said, listen, man, it's hard making weight, man, when you coming into this bubble. They only give you access to a gym once a day. He said, I advise any fighter to make sure you make weight or probably a little below before you come to this fucking bubble, man. He said it's almost impossible. They only give you access to the gym once a day. So, and I think they got a 14-day quarantine policy, all this other shit. You know the rules and shit that they got going on now. So yeah. Oh, and then at 10, like I said, if you want to sprinkle some UFC on top of this shit, you got UFC 52, Daniel Cormier and the Ohio boy, Stipe, number 3. I don't have enough TVs for all this shit. I got to set up laptops and tablets, phones. It's too much, but I love it, man. I love it. A lot going on and a lot to talk about on this boxing shit, man. Check this out. So we got some signings, man. Jojo Diaz, he just went on ahead and just made this announcement. Jojo Diaz just signed with MTK Global. MTK Global is in affiliation and collaboration with Top Rank. Jojo Diaz, that's a huge acquisition for them. But that motherfucker got a rematch against Tevin Farmer, okay? And I hope it's a better Tevin Farmer that fought him the first time, because I don't know what the fuck was up with that Tevin Farmer. But if you watch the KTFO info, I think it was round 10 where I kind of trolled the shit. I blame that loss on the pussy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to check that out, man. But yeah, I think Tevin Farmer will bounce back and win in that fight, though, man. Jojo Diaz is a beast, though. A beast. And that's a nice acquisition for MTK Global. Speaking of MTK Global, let's stay with England. Frank Warren, man, he issues out another challenge to Eddie Hearn. All right. He said, listen, how about Dillian White go up against Daniel Dynamite Dubois? All right. He's saying, listen, goddamn well, Dillian White ain't getting that fucking mandatory fight no time soon. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing with him, just putting him under the rug. Tyson Fury claims that he doesn't want to fight in February. He wants to fight this year. But if you're not fighting Deontay Wilder, they saying, well, why don't you just fucking fight Dillian White and serve your mandatory? So Tyson Fury don't want to fight Dillian White. So Dillian White won't have an opponent. So Frank Warren is saying, listen, motherfucker, go ahead and have it where Dynamite, Daniel Dubois, go up against your boy, Dillian White. If Daniel Dubois win, then that motherfucker can end up being the damn number 1 contender. All right, my people rolling up in. What's up? Cool man, take what's popping, man. My brother Mark, no, what's popping? Ohio runs boxing. Josh, what it is, man? Hell yeah. So yeah, man, that's what he told that motherfucker. He said, listen, man, you know damn well what you doing to Dillian White. You might as well go ahead and have his motherfucking ass fight Daniel Dubois. What you think about that? I got Daniel Dubois beating the fuck out of Dillian White's ass. I got him beating the shit out of Dillian White. That motherfucker Eddie Hearn ain't gonna go for that shit. Now listen, my brother Mark Nall, who just popped up in here, he told me about this fight a couple weeks ago, and I forgot. And I mentioned it last week. I said I got to talk to Mark about Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter, a world-class elite welterweight who just fought Errol Spence Jr. in the best fight of his fucking career, okay? You would think after that, you would probably have Shawn Porter against another big name in that welterweight division. But he's going against a German motherfucker by the name of Sebastian, okay? Now, they interviewed Shawn Porter and they asked him about this on Fight Hype. And, Shawn has said, well, I think I could have been in a better position. You talk about I fought Errol Spence. You look at my resume. He said, I'm at the position now where I should be fighting probably a rematch with Keith Thurman or maybe, a Ugas or Mikey Garcia or something like that. He said, but I'm fighting Sebastian, You know what I'm saying? And I feel him. It's like, come on, man. What the fuck is this? And on top of that, for whatever reason, they talk this buddy best friend shit. He's not fighting Bud Crawford. You know, this shit is getting ridiculous. You know, with Bud Crawford, man. You know, now they was talking about him and Manny Pacquiao having a fight. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. So now you're gonna fight Kell Brook. But I wonder how the fuck you're gonna make that shit happen with the travel restrictions. Didi, what's popping? So this shit is ridiculous. So, but I'm gonna tell you this. I got Shawn Porter. Remember that Paul and Malignaggi fight? I got Shawn Porter pulling in a performance like that. The way he beat the fuck out of Paul and Malignaggi. That's what I'm expecting out of this fucking Sebastian fight. I want Shawn Porter to go in there and make a statement. In other words, hey, listen, Al, stop wasting my motherfucking time with motherfuckers like this. I'm beyond this now. You know, I want him to go in there and make a statement against little Sebastian. Edgar, where the fuck you been, my friend? Where the fuck you been, my friend? Been looking for you in daylight with a flashlight. Just came around to shake in, been busy as heck. Yeah, your boy looking good, man. Your boy looking good, God. You know, I really ain't been burying him too much. I want to see that third fight. I know that. I definitely want to see that third fight. But I'm glad you stopped in, bro. See, I've been late a few weeks in a row. That's probably why I ain't been able to catch your ass. But yeah, man, what's popping, man? But yeah, I got Shawn Porter outclassing this boy. All right. Point blank and period. TJ, what's the deal, man? What's the deal? My brother TJ in the building. Hey, and y'all look out for his motherfucking show too next week. You know, the TJ, I heard the news. I checked out the video. Boy, it's coming as we speak in the air somewhere. But it's coming. Y'all watch out, man. TJ about to have this motherfucking podcast cracking next week. And I'll definitely be checking in to see what's happening on that motherfucker. So y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for TJ Sports Nation, man. Another great prospect in this podcast and shit. Let's see what we got here. Ugas will be in action next month. He's Mr. FS1. If you want to watch an Ugas fight, your ass better have FS1 because that's what his ass would be on. I think he fought that boy Mike Dallas on that shit last time. Ugas. And this would be for that vacant belt. This would be for that fucking vacant belt that I was telling y'all about that I thought that he would fight Mikey for. I figured he would fight Mikey for that. But no, man, he going against somebody for it. Somebody that I'm expecting him to beat. You know, that he'll finally be a champion. Hold up. The sanctioning bodies, he's not letting these fighters, what they're going to do instead of telling them where to fight mandatories and the fight rematch clause. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, dude. They watering it. They really watering it down, man. They watering the sport down, man. You know, I hate to say that shit, but that's exactly what the fuck they doing, man. You know, did you check Carl Frampton out? Yeah, I checked out Carl Frampton, man. They told his opponent that it was almost 7:00. You know, the shit was slated from 4 to 7. So they told his opponent, hey, you know, it's almost 7. This opponent, yeah, really? I quit. This motherfucker just quit out of nowhere. Out of nowhere in the fight, man. Oh, and I was talking about the Michael Conlon fight that was before that, where they added a stipulation on his side. Nobody shots. Every time that motherfucker went to the body, they fucking deducted a point from him. I said them UK referees, they're a little different over there. Man. But yeah, I checked out the Carl Frampton fight where the motherfucker just quit because it was close to 7:00, man, and they had to split. Pretty much. Carl Frampton didn't look sensational out in that motherfucker today. Shit. Hey, Rod, what's the deal, man? That's a goddamn shame. That motherfucker is not beating no fucking Jamel Herring, man. That motherfucker's not beating no fucking Jamel Herring. Yeah, exactly, TJ. Exactly, man, dude. Them top ranked shows, bro. Them top ranking Queensberry shows. They funny, man. Godfather ought to be ashamed of himself. But hey, man, he got what he got? He got Alvarez to be in action next week. And then I think Jose Ramirez and Victor Postol will be on the 29th. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to that one. I want to see that. I want to see Victor Postol and Ramirez. I mean, come on now. We all know Ramirez will end up winning, but I want to see what Victor Postol got left. So yeah, man. Oh, okay. Hey, y'all. You know KTFO Info about to be debuting 9/11. All right. So I got to kind of get into KTFO Info mode for this next segment, courtesy of the Bob Father. He had an interview on Monday with Coogan over there in the IFL. And he asked him some pretty damn good questions, all right? He talked about the Lopez and Loma fight. He said, well, we tried to make the fight in October without a crowd. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Now, mind you now, this was probably a few days before they made everything official, all right? So he said, we got to put it in a bubble. He said, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you one fucking thing. It ain't going to be no pay cuts, which it was. Lomachenko ended up taking a pay cut, a voluntary pay cut to make sure we had this fucking fight between him and Teofimo Lopez. And kudos to Lomachenko. I don't have him winning that fight. I don't have him winning that fucking fight. But kudos to Lomachenko for helping to make the motherfucking fight so we can see it. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know the boy got confidence. He got confidence, and it lets you know that he ain't trying to duck the fight. He want to make this shit happen. He trying to collect them belts. He ain't beating no Teofimo Lopez, though. He ain't beating that motherfucker. And I'm going to get into more. I can't wait until that fucking fight happens so we can really dig deep into that for the pre-fight show. He said these fighters know their minimum, and we never go below the minimum. We tell them that we don't have the money. Bob said, now listen, I tell them this. I can front you a little something. And ESPN, they will put up whatever they going to put up. But we got to try to get the shit done. And that's that. And now as far as Bud Crawford, I'm trying to set up a fight between him and Manny Pacquiao outside of the country somewhere. Kugel asked him where. Coogan asked, he said, where you trying to have a fight? Bob said, I can't tell you all of that. I can't tell you all of that. Just to know that I'm trying to work on a fight here between them two. And if that shit don't work out, I got something lined up with Kell Brook. Now, Coogan, you over there in England with him. I heard he been in the gym. I heard he didn't trim the fuck down and got slim. I'm hearing both of his eyes holding up now. You know he had a problem with his eyes. He all right now. Then he asked him, he said, listen, as far as Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren are concerned, he said, check this out. Because, Eddie and Frank just had this conversation and they ain't never spoken about 10 years. Bob said, listen, man, do you know I talk to Don King every other fucking day of the week? And we was beefing hard in the 90s. I talk to that motherfucker every other day. I talk to Eddie Hearn 3 to 5 times a week. Do I like Eddie Hearn? Hell fucking no. But you got to have the conversations because you never know what could come out of it. And it could be good for business. Then he got to talking about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. They asked him about it being an exhibition. He said, now, if it's an exhibition and then, Roy Jones go out there and dance around and all this other shit, then that's cool. He said they go on out there with headgear, wearing them big ass sock 'em boppers. They dance around a little bit. That's cool. But now they go on that motherfucker with no headgear, wearing 12-ounce gloves and trying to kill each other, that's a whole nother story. He said, I don't want to see that. I'm not a fan of that. They're too old. He said, and mind you, I'm the last person that should be talking about age. He said, but I think both of those fighters are too old to be doing some shit like that. Don't you know the older you get, the cranium shrinks and it gets more fragile? Can you imagine Roy Jones taking a hit from Mike Tyson? This is the shit that the Godfather was saying. He ain't a fan of it. Well, newsflash, Godfather, let me tell you something. This ain't no fucking exhibition. This ain't no fucking exhibition. This is going to be a real fucking fight. All right. It ain't going to be no headgear. All right. It ain't going to be no big ass 16-ounce gloves. It ain't none of that shit. This is going to be a real fight. Oh, and by the way, I think they fighting for a belt. I think they fighting for some other new belt that they just coming out with. And to put the cherry on top of things, this motherfucker will be counted on their professional record. So as far as I'm concerned, this ain't no fucking exhibition. So that was the interview for Coogan and the Godfather, man. Enjoyed the fuck out of it, man. The Godfather got to talking about it still ain't no money, but we still gonna make shit happen in the boxing industry. Top Rank is he said Top Rank is on the rise and putting on great fights. You know, been doing great since the bubble. That we could definitely make an argument for that. You know, we could definitely make an argument for that. But you know, he said that he's looking to do some cross promotions, you know, with Matchroom and everything else, and they're going to have some great collaborations. But we just got to get through this fucking coronavirus bullshit. What else we got going on? There's a lot going on, y'all. Hey. Okay, all right. Hey, good job, cool, man. Good job. Check this out, y'all. Clarissa Shields got a movie coming out, man. Clarissa Shields got a movie coming out. I was pleased to hear about this. And guess who the fuck gonna be playing her trainer? Guess who gonna be playing her trainer? Fucking Ice Cube. Ice Cube is gonna be playing her trainer, man. I'm looking forward to this movie. John Porter versus the Bachelor will now be for the WBC IBF welterweight title eliminator. All right. Well, I'm expecting him to eliminate Sebastian. I'm expecting that motherfucker to eliminate Sebastian in great fucking fashion. This shit should be nothing more than a glorified sparring fight for fucking Shawn Porter. He gonna get this boy out of here and make a statement in the damn division, and definitely make a statement to Al. Al, stop wasting my time for these with motherfuckers like that. Fuck this Sebastian cat, man. Come on, man. We know what time it is, man. Shawn Porter gonna destroy this boy. But you said it's for the WBC and the IBF welterweight. All right, so he'll be trying to shoot a rematch with Errol Spence. Okay. I don't think Errol gonna be in too much of a hurry to be doing all of that shit. I think Errol trying to go from point A to B to C. He trying to just get them fucking titles and get the hell out of that fucking weight class. That's what the fuck he trying to do. But kudos to Shawn, man, for getting back in position. Kudos to Shawn for getting back in position, man. Zab Judah in the weed business, y'all. He got a new line. He called that motherfucker Super Punch. Jab, Super, Judah, Super. He said that you don't even know. I don't even need to explain why we call it the punch. You know what I'm saying? You know, this motherfucking shit, your ass is in the motherfucking days. All right. So, hey, he called up Method Man. He said, hey, Meth, I got to holler at you, bro. I got to give you some of this Super Punch, man. Method Man said, motherfucker, you know I'm on it. I'm on it. So, big ups to Judah, man. Out there still getting the mins. Anyway, hey, by hook or by crook, whether it's legal or evil, he ain't giving a fuck. Oh, Portland beating Memphis. Yeah. Dame on a mission, man. Dame on a mission. I tell you what, though, them and the Lakers gonna be a pretty interesting series. The thing about Portland is they don't play no fucking defense, and the thing about the Lakers that I'm noticing and I'm not liking is that them motherfuckers cannot score or do shit without LeBron James. LeBron James, once again, at the age that he is in now, this motherfucker still is the man. He's still the man. If it ain't running right with LeBron, it ain't gonna be ran right at all. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame how you got a player like Anthony Davis over there, but it just seemed like he don't have that will to kill, man. He still don't have that. And the Lakers have a hard time scoring, man, especially if LeBron James ain't on the floor. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Them motherfuckers on a mission. Them motherfuckers on a mission, man. And I hate to break off a boxer like this, but basketball is another passion of mine. I like all sports, man. But I gotta talk about that for a minute, man. The Lakers, that fucking first round matchup right there is gonna be pretty fucking interesting. Believe me when I tell you that. Yeah, step up, yeah. Lakers need a closer. Exactly, TJ. They need a closer, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man, the Lakers, they look iffy. They look iffy. It ain't gonna be as like this clean fucking path to the final. It ain't gonna be like that. It ain't gonna be like how it was like lockout year with those motherfuckers. Remember lockout year how they faced the Thunder and just won that fucking championship like it wasn't shit. It ain't gonna be like that. LeBron, he really gonna have to work for that motherfucker this time too. But yeah. Damn, man, y'all motherfuckers sparked me up on that basketball shit. Man, let's get back to this motherfucking boxing shit. Regis Prograde said, fuck Lou DiBella. Regis Prograde and split from Lou DiBella. And this is, hey, they think that he can sign with the PBC. I think that would be smart for him. I think that would be a smart move for him. Maybe you could sign up, and maybe you can have a possible Adrian Broner fight. You know, they've been barking at each other like a motherfucker. The Blazers, okay, that's my team. Not from my. Hey man, that boy Dame Dollar, man, that motherfucker playing like he in the NBA 2K game, man. 40 here, 60 here. That motherfucker going out of his mind. But yeah, man. Hopefully Regis Prograde can go over to the PBC, man. He'll get some good fights over there. Oh, and hey, remember that motherfucker Otto Wallin, y'all? Remember that motherfucker Otto Wallin? You know this motherfucker on the undercard for this Fox PBC shit tonight? After looking at that motherfucker, I don't know why, man, but after looking at that motherfucker fight Fury last time, I want to see Otto Wallin, man. I want to see this motherfucker tonight on the undercard. I want to see what this motherfucker do. You know what I'm saying? He got to talking all that shit in the interview too a couple days ago. Talk about Tyson Fury talking this, that. He said, why don't Tyson Fury talk about what I did to him? Why don't he talk about what I did to him? I almost had him out of there. He don't want to rematch me. I said, oh shit. All right, Otto. God damn. All right, Otto out this motherfucker talking more shit than a little bit tonight. So yeah, man. That motherfucker on the undercard, man. So tonight gonna be pretty fucking interesting, man. It's gonna be a good night. What else we got going on? Yeah, Tyson Roy. You know, I had talked about it, alluded to it earlier. Tyson Roy has now been fucking postponed to November 28th. All right. Well, hey man, listen. And we was just talking about this. I put out that motherfucking schedule, and I don't even know if any of these fights gonna happen, man. They postpone the motherfucker to the end of November. They think that they might have a crowd. I don't think so. Plus, now they want to get VADA testing and all this other shit involved because it's not an exhibition. It's not an exhibition. They talking all this exhibition shit. That's just a glorified title that they putting on it. But this is a real fucking fight. You know, so I guess they really want to build this motherfucker up right too, man. You know, they put it out there. I think that those motherfuckers was pretty impressed, probably overly impressed with the how the fans received it. You know, and I guess they saying, man, we can make a lot of money with this. You know what I'm saying? We can make a lot of money with this. Let's milk this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So they got it slated for the end of November. I can't wait for it. I wish it could have been September, but it is what it is, man. I think it'd be worth the wait. I think it'd be worth the wait, even though these motherfuckers old as dirt. You know, Mike Tyson has just really impressed me on the pads, man. He got me sold on that shit. Now I know it's a whole nother name of the game. You get in that ring, man, them pads ain't hitting back. But goddamn it, he got me sold, man. He got me sold from that motherfucking shit he been putting out on the internet. You know, so yeah, man. I'm trying to think. Oh, let's talk about the Charlos, all right? Let's talk about the Charlos. If y'all motherfuckers haven't seen that interview that he did, that both of them motherfuckers did with Brian Custer on Monday, you gotta watch that, man. You gotta watch that. But first, before we get into that, Billy Joe going at it with the Charlos. He said, man, y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to fight nobody. Y'all motherfuckers a joke. They call y'all the Charlo brothers. I call y'all motherfuckers the Jackson brothers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. He said, and then when I see you, I'm going to slap your ass, boy. And you know when the motherfuckers say boy and talking to a black motherfucker, you know what that means. You know, so Jamel sent the message to that motherfucker and said, well, now you listen, motherfucker. He said, you better not come back to the States. He said, you let me know whenever you come to the States, motherfucker. Don't let me find out, because why you talk about me and my brother, when you come to the States, I'm going to have something for you and your motherfucking son. You know, so how about that? You know, motherfucker, you want to make it personal. You want to talk about me and my brother. You bring your ass to the States, I'm going to have something for you and your motherfucking son. You know, so just let me know when you come to the States, I got something in the layaway for your ass. You know, so it is what it is. Now, let's talk about this interview that they had with Brian Custer. All right. Ronnie Shields came up in an interview. You know, Ronnie Shields is still the trainer of Jamal Charlo. All right. But, you know, Jamel was with him, too, at one point. Now, Brian Custer had asked Jamel, why did he split from Ronnie? And he said, you know, don't get me wrong. Ronnie, you know, cool dude, you know, got respect from him or whatever. But, you know, when it came down to the money, you know, shit just wasn't right. You know, all right, I see you, cool, man. He said, you know, when it came down to the money, you know, no shit just wasn't right. And, you know, I felt like I just needed to have my own path. You know what I'm saying? He said, but you know, he did what he thought was best for him. You know, Ronnie Shields, you know, was and so Jamal, you know, he was kind of looking at Jamel like, you know, like, all right, yeah. He was like, listen, Ronnie Shields. He said, Ronnie Shields a great dude, man, a great trainer. You know, Jamel could say, you know, whatever you want to say about him. He might feel something about Ronnie Shields, you know, after the split or whatever. He said, but, you know, Ronnie's still my trainer. He said, I love Ronnie to death, man. Good dude, man. And then Jamel, you know, Jamel got to looking at him like, he was like, yeah. He said, but that dude that you love, that's still your trainer. He didn't want to see, you know, things happen in my best interest, your brother. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want shit to happen good for my best interest. And Jamal was like, bro, hold up, man. He said, dude, when you left Ronnie Shields, not trying to throw nothing at Derek James, not trying to throw nothing at Coach Derek. He said, I just hollered at Coach Derek the other day, man. We just chopped it up. He said, not trying to throw nothing at Coach Derek, but when you left Ronnie Shields, you was undefeated. You know what I'm saying? You was undefeated. Now, I'm not trying to say nothing. And so Jamel was like, dude, I'm still undefeated. Totally disregarding that first loss to Tony Harrison. All right, totally disregarding that. He said, I'm still undefeated. I got that one on my shit, but the one separates me from you. I'm your twin, but the one is the only thing that separates me from you. These two fuckers down there going at it. Jamal, like, dude, you didn't want to listen to Ronnie Shields when you was over there with us. You wanted to do shit your way. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to get on my trainer. You know what I'm saying, dude? Just, you know what I'm saying, show a little respect. You know, Jamel, I'm like, hold the fuck up. Are these two motherfuckers gonna have a fight? Shit. But man, damn good interview, man. If you haven't checked out that interview with the Charlos and Brian Custer, the Ohio boy, I love that professional ass black motherfucker Brian Custer too, man. Y'all check that goddamn interview out, man. Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hey, cool, man. You know I had to do that. You know I had to do that, bro. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I'm missing? I think that is it. I think that is it. Whoa, 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 whoa. One more thing, y'all. And you know what? I want to ask y'all this. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. He was celebrating his birthday. All right. And him and his kids was in the room and they was listening to Biggie, the song Juicy. All right. You know the classic Juicy. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Oh, you know, so he listen, they're saying that, all right. Everything, including the nigga, and got the kids saying it in that motherfucker too, all right. And I mean, when it came down to the nigga, they said it loud too. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they was really getting into the song. You know, no, but now I got a question for y'all though. Is it wrong for Fury and his kids to do that shit? You know what I'm saying? With it being in the song and everything like that? Or by no means should that motherfucker nor his kids be saying a word like that coming up out of their motherfucking mouth, especially in 2020 during these motherfucking times. I mean, what do y'all think about that, man? Do y'all think, man, these motherfuckers reaching, man? I mean, it's just in the goddamn song. Or do you think, hey, man, listen, motherfucker, don't ever use that motherfucking word again. You audio goddamn kid, you know, we don't play that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't give you a pass to the culture, homie. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get that pass in the mail. You know what I'm saying? A few of them, you know what I'm saying? You know, a few of them might get that pass. But, I mean, what y'all think, man? Do y'all think this shit too deep? To me, no. The people on Twitter probably. Yeah, man. Oh, man. An uproar on social media with that shit. It is an uproar on social media with that. Oh, shit. I put it to you like this, though. I put it to you like this. I wonder if the WBC really gonna see if we gonna really see if Black Lives Matter now with the WBC. Let's that motherfucking video get out there, Mauricio Suleiman, see that motherfucker. I wonder what he gonna do about that. I wonder if Black Lives gonna matter then. Oh shit, man. Mauricio Suleiman, a motherfucker, boy. I was looking at that motherfucker with that WBC convention that motherfucker had. And dude, he had Ryan Garcia over that motherfucker. Ryan, I am so proud of you. I think that you are going to be one of the top light heavyweights in the division. Do you like to play video games? Do you like to do this? Do you like to do that? I said, Mauricio Suleiman, watch out, y'all. Watch out. Because, listen, that motherfucker going up against a gold medalist in Luke Campbell, man. A Luke Campbell who has been battle tested. A Luke Campbell who went toe-to-toe with Lomo and hurt his ass, but just couldn't finish it. Dude, we don't know if Ryan Garcia can take a fucking punch. We don't know if Ryan Garcia can take a punch. If I'm a betting man, I'm picking Luke Campbell to win that fucking fight all fucking day. They're not going to pay off Eddie Hearn and pay this motherfucker off to take a loss. This going to be a real motherfucking fight. We going to see what Ryan Garcia made up in this fucking Luke Campbell fight. Which is undefeated. Took Tank IBF belt. Yup, damn sure did. And if you notice something, Mark, that's why that motherfucker Tank taking this shit seriously as fuck this time. That motherfucker in the Mayweather gym as we speak causing havoc. And this is way before October 24th. That motherfucker ain't gonna miss weight this fucking time. That motherfucker ain't missing weight this fucking time. That's a Chuck P guarantee. Tank on the mission this time, man. I think Floyd in his head, he got the boy focused. That motherfucker in that Mayweather gym wrecking havoc in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and look at EJ. Look at EJ out here hiking up in the motherfucking mountains as we speak. These goddamn fighters taking this shit seriously now, man. These motherfuckers got belts to collect. They better start getting on that shit. Man, listen, I can't believe all the shit we got lined up tonight, man. Look at that, man. I see a couple motherfuckers watching me, but they ain't fucking with me. A couple motherfuckers watching me, but they ain't fucking with me. Jab the like button, man. What you just go sit there and watch me for? Just jab the like button. Maybe you forgot. Maybe to your credit, maybe you forgot. Jab the like button, man. Y'all motherfuckers, make sure you tune in every week for the Chuck P show and you enjoy it. That's why you come in every week. Jab that like button. Cool man said, uppercut that motherfucker. Speaking of, did y'all motherfuckers enjoy that goddamn fight that I uploaded on Twitter? I put it on the Xbox Live too, DD, so you can check that motherfucker out, man. Did you motherfuckers see how I did Anthony Flopsua? Now, for the ones who didn't, yeah, there you go. And if you really fuck with me, and if you're new on this motherfucker checking me out, hit that goddamn red button. Hit that goddamn subscribe button. Man, oh, I might drop a treat tonight too. Hey, man, listen. That motherfucking fight was something else, though. And I keep it real. I don't do no editing. None of that shit. What happened in the fight? That motherfucker dropped the fuck out of my motherfucking ass. That motherfucker dropped the fuck out of my motherfucking ass. But you know what I said? It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to bounce back, dust that shit off, and I got your motherfucking ass. Man, listen. Y'all saw what the fuck happened. Y'all saw what the fuck happened. Oh, no, that was your ass. Mark, you know better than that, goddammit. My brother Mark, no, man. Mark, we gonna be some busy motherfuckers. We gonna be some busy motherfuckers, bro. I expect you to be on all these pre-shows with me, man. We gonna be some busy motherfucker. Every time y'all see Ohio Runs boxing on that shit, that Mark now gonna be with me. We gonna be covering these goddamn fights from left to right. We got a busy motherfucking schedule. I've been putting together all these goddamn after party shows. I had a busy motherfucking week this week, y'all. After party shows coming up, man, lined up, man. I got these motherfuckers lined up. I can't wait till these fights get to starting, man. I can't wait. That's why I was very disappointed when they postponed the Tyson and Roy, man. You know, because I had them after party shows lined up, man. It's gonna be something special, but it's all right. We gonna get there. We gonna get there, man. You should put these beatings on YouTube. Oh no, man. If I do, I would have to create another channel, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Out of play. I want to keep everything strictly boxing. I got a hell of a playlist, y'all. If y'all ain't checked out that motherfucking playlist, man, check out that playlist. You got the first season of KTFO info. You got all the KTFO intros that I put out, and some have been very fucking funny over the course of the year. Some really, really good ones. Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday. You know what I'm saying? And I might continue that at a later time because there's so many fucking fights. It's so many fucking fights. But I thought I'd put a bow on it for Adrian Broner, man, for the Flashback Friday for now. You know, so yeah, man, I got a lot of shit lined up, man. The Ville, bro, it's gonna be something special. And I call it Didi. Oh, Didi, you on? I see you on that Xbox shit. You ain't trying to get your ass whipped in UFC, are you? But man, I got some special shit lined up for all of us, man. Once these fights get to coming out, and KTFO info, the second season, whether fight zone or not. God damn it, I'm still doing that come 9/11. I'm still doing that come 9/11, man. Looking forward to doing that, man. You know, that show ain't for everybody. It's a troll show, please. I always say, I tell motherfuckers, don't take that show seriously because I damn sure don't. You know, I damn sure don't. I have fun on that motherfucker, man. It's a troll show. You know, boxing is very, very serious. And motherfuckers say don't play boxing. But God damn it, we gonna play on KTFO info, motherfucker. We gonna troll a lot of this dumb shit that we see when it come to boxing, man. You know, especially when it comes to this fucking politics. You know, you gotta troll that shit, man. You know, you got to laugh to keep from fucking crying. You know, you got to laugh to keep from fucking crying because with all the bullshit that goes on, man, it makes you kind of want to tune out. You know, it makes you kind of want to tune out. So in order to save face, man, and to keep me sane and to keep me locked into the shit, I troll it sometimes. You know, so I'm looking forward to doing that, man, and showing it. Yeah, I saw you just turn that motherfucker on. Yeah, dude, I had them flopping everywhere. That show is supposed. Yeah, man, it's a fun show, Josh. It's a fun show. You know, it ain't for everybody though, because you got some. We don't play boxing. We don't play. Well, motherfucker, we gonna play on KTFO info, motherfucker. It ain't for you, Toodaloo. You know, motherfucker, don't come on this motherfucker talking the crazy shit. You know, if it ain't for you, just tune out and tune somewhere else. You know, but it's definitely going down come 9/11. Come 9/11, the second season, and I'm gonna get ignorant on that motherfucker. I'm getting very ignorant, you know. So look out for that. It's definitely going down, man. Listen, reminder, y'all. 8 o'clock, we got Cecilia Brackens in action tonight in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Ring out in the middle of the motherfucking street, y'all. In the middle of the motherfucking street, they putting a show on out there, y'all. It's going down in Oklahoma tonight. Then at 9 o'clock, David Benavidez, and David Benavidez said this. He said, I'm very pissed off. I'm very angry. I done lost my motherfucking belt on the scales. He said, so to that motherfucker that I am fighting tomorrow night, this was yesterday. He said, to that motherfucker that I'm fighting tomorrow night, I'm going to beat his ass. You know, I'm going to beat. Let's just say he going to take out all that frustration on this boy that he getting ready to fight. And the boy he getting ready to fight ain't no slouch. He ain't no slouch either, man. You know, but David Benavidez, he definitely gonna get him out of there tonight. He gonna knock this motherfucker out tonight, goddamn it. I can't wait to see that motherfucker fight. You damn right, man. You right. It's but you know, a lot of people take it way too seriously, man. A lot of people take the shit way too fucking seriously. You know, and at the end of the day, they always forget that it's fucking entertainment. You know, it's just entertainment. You know, so listen, I got a question, man. Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia. They canceled the purse bids. They've come to an agreement, but yet nothing's been really signed. No dotted I's, no crossed T's. But I was thinking, should I drop the promo tonight? Tonight? During all this fucking hype? Where you got all this boxing shit going on. You got the UFC pay-per-view. Should I drop this motherfucker tonight in the midst of all this fucking hype? Or should I wait until this motherfucker gets officially made, where they sign on the motherfucking dotted line and we know that it's official? Or, like I said, should I drop this motherfucker tonight? Nigga, cool man said, drop that motherfucker tonight, man. Hey, you know what, cool man? That sounds like a good idea, man. That sounds like a good idea, bro. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop that motherfucker. As a matter of fact, man, hold the fuck up. As a matter of fact, man, do everybody watching, do your brother Chuck P a favor. Do your brother Chuck P a favor while I go ahead and put this motherfucker out in the atmosphere. As soon as you leave this motherfucker, go ahead and check out the Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell official KTFO promo/intro. I might start calling these motherfuckers promos now, man. These motherfuckers starting to get a little long and lengthy, you know. But check that motherfucker out, man. You know, to try to get you hyped up for the fight, man. We're going to be all over it. We're going to do a pre-show. We're going to do an after-party show for the motherfucker. So just make sure you tune in to all of that shit. And right now, y'all, is out here. You know, I just made it public, man. Go ahead and support that bad boy because it's going down. Josh said, I say, why not, Chuck? Well, it's out there, damn it. I just put it out there. So when you leave this motherfucker, support it, man. Drop a like on the motherfucker, man. It should get you hype. Listen, everybody talking about this Ryan Garcia, the boy with the looks and the hooks. Well, goddamn it, we gonna see what that motherfucker do against Luke Campbell. We gonna see what that motherfucker do against a battle-tested opponent. We gonna see what he does against an Olympic gold medalist. We gonna see what he does against Luke Campbell. I'm very intrigued by that fucking fight. Cool man said, well, damn. Yeah, bro, abracadabra. It's out there now. Actually, you got the notification for the live stream and for that video too. Good job, YouTube. Good job. So yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and shut it down because at 8 o'clock, man, it's going down, man. I'm gonna check out the zone card. We got that at 9 o'clock. Don't forget ESPN, not ESPN, but at 10. At 10, we got UFC 252. The Ohio boy Stipe Miocic, man, who could arguably be the best heavyweight in UFC history. Look at what that boy done did in the heavyweight division, man. There ain't no other heavyweights done did what that boy done did. And he'll be going to be his Daniel Cormier, and which should be his last fucking fight, man. You know, I think this would be it for Daniel Cormier. He gonna give it all he got. I want to say something about that fight, though, man. If Daniel Cormier can get him on the ground and do that wrestling shit, it could be a long night for Stipe. Stipe want to keep that shit. He want to keep that shit. He want to keep it standing and striking. That's what Stipe want to do. He want to strike. You know what I'm saying? And Daniel Cormier, he want to scoop that motherfucker up and get his ass to the motherfucking ground and wrestle that motherfucker. And if he can do that, man, Stipe might fuck around and lose. I'm just being honest. I mean, I'm a homer. I'm for the Ohio boy. You know what I'm saying? But he better stay off that motherfucking ground because Daniel Cormier don't play when it comes to that shit. You know, his back, if you ask me about the second fight, I think his back gave out on him. He tried to scoop that motherfucker up again in that second fight, but he couldn't. His back gave out on him, man. That motherfucker come up somewhat healthy and get that motherfucker down there and start wrestling with Stipe. It's going to be bad for Stipe. Stipe wants to stand and strike. You know, that'd be his strong point against Daniel Cormier. If he can hit him with that good body shot, take it to the body and strike with him, you know, he'd probably eventually get Daniel Cormier up out of there. But, man, listen, man, I'm hyped, man. Dude, it's going to be a great night tonight, man. Y'all check the – hell yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate y'all, man. Much love to y'all, man. And follow me on Twitter at ChuckB216. You never know what you're going to get on that motherfucker. I uploaded some fights on there. I did Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier on there. I uploaded my shit against Anthony fucking Flopshua. You know, it was entertaining, man. People enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, man, don't forget, when you leave this motherfucker, check out the Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell. I just put it out there. Y'all watch me do it. I just put the motherfucker out there. Go over there, support it, man. Check it out, man. Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. I see y'all motherfuckers next week. Hey, man, much love to y'all, man. I see y'all in that chat, man. Much love to y'all. Much love to my boy Edgar, too, for dropping in, man. Hadn't seen my boy in a minute, man. Much love to you, brother. I'm out.